Good morning, it's Wednesday 21st of December 2016. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.athavan.com. Let's now look at the paper highlights from today's newspapers. The top highlight in Daily News says, SLFP opposes Super Minister. The SLFP does not approve of appointing a super minister that is provisioned by the Development Bill, Petroleum Resources Development Minister Chandima Veerakodi said yesterday. However, it should be made clear that the SLFP supports attempts of providing legal provisions and a framework to regulate the development process by accelerating the economic growth and facilitating foreign direct investment, Veerakodi told a media briefing at the ministry. The draft bill of development was gazetted on November 25th. If there is a move for so-called super minister, such an attempt will not be accommodated by this government, especially the SLFP. However, we have to have certain arrangements to get investment opportunities to the country. That framework has to be agreed upon by both parties in this government and has to be passed by the majority in parliament, Mr. Veerakodi said. Another highlight says, High Court refuses bail to state witness in Ravi Raj murder case. The Colombo High Court yesterday refused to grant bail to the state witness in the trial in connection with the murder of former TNA Jaffna District MP Nadraja Ravi Raj, observing that such a remanded person should be detained in custody until the termination of the trial. And the highlight at the bottom says, Former SLTB chairman remanded. Two persons, including former Sri Lanka Transport Board Chairman Shashi Welagama, a nephew of former Transport Minister Kumara Welagama, were yesterday ordered to be remanded till December 22nd by the Colombo Chief Magistrate Court regarding an investigation into a financial fraud said to have taken place when purchasing leaf springs to the SLTB in 2010. Let's now move to the paper highlights in Daily Mirror. The main highlight says, Minister Secretary refuses to sign. Another highlight says, Russian invoice killing violates rights of diplomats, says Mangala. Foreign Minister Mangala Samaravira yesterday condemned the assassination of Russian ambassador to Turkey, Andrei Karlov, and said he considered it a violation of a diplomat's right to represent his or her country. Another highlight says, PM stresses on need for development bill. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe is reported to have stressed the importance of proceeding with the development bill when it was taken up for discussion by the cabinet yesterday. There's another highlight which says, TU claims postal strike a success. The Joint Postal Trade Union convener Chintaka Bandara said yesterday their token strike, which was launched last night, was a success. And the highlight at the bottom says, We did not talk to China about a regime change, says joint opposition. The joint opposition yesterday denied rumors that it had mentioned a regime change in Sri Lanka during talks with China, but said the joint opposition was opposed to the sale of country's national resources. And now let's move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The top highlight says, Bopagi won't sign, could resign. Another highlight says, Chief Ministers to reject development bill. The Chief Minister of Western Province Isura Devapriya said that the Chief Ministers of all 9 provinces in the country have agreed not to support the development bill, which is likely to be presented in Parliament ahead of the creation of 2 ministerial posts with superpowers vested in them. The highlight in the middle says, PMB releases paddy today. Paddy Marketing Board Chairman MB Disanayaka said that the stocks of paddy held by the PMB will be released from today. There's another highlight which says, JVP warns government SAITM can break you. The JVP yesterday warned the government that its handling of the SAITM private university issue should be without any negatives because it could be a decisive game changer at a future political struggle in the country. And the highlight at the bottom says, That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.